Okay, I do want to apologize ahead of time for the awkward angle. I'm just going over everything we've gotten for Tomorrowland so far. I think my husband has received the actual global journey like tickets, like our flights and stuff. I don't have access to his email, and I don't think he forwarded that to me. But we did receive an email about that. I took screenshots of the the pearls that I uploaded to my account because a lot of people said make sure anything you purchased you have a screenshot of it showing that you did purchase it, which means I need to go find my one about the lockers because I did purchase my I did purchase the locker. I'm going to have to make sure. Okay, well, I'll make sure that I have that. But I got the screenshots for topping up our pearls. I also have my screenshots for our flights from LA because we live in Dallas, but unfortunately, by the time we got our flights in for Global Journey, Dallas was sold out. So we had to choose Los Angeles, which meant we had to fork over additional money to fly from Dallas to Los Angeles. Now, luckily, I used my Chase travel points. It covered our flight and our hotel. But for those of you that, may not have that option, just understand that you may get into Global Journey and by the time you get in there, the airport that's only 30 minutes away from you is sold out. And so now you have to fly to a completely different airport in order to still go. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that did happen to us. I got our check-in voucher. I took a screenshot of that as well as having it in my email. I'm also going to print it off, just in case if all else fails. If I can't get it on my phone, I have it on a paper. If something happens to my paper, I have it on my phone. So, another thing you can do if you're somebody who really is like paranoid about these kinds of things is save it to like your Google Drive or, your OneDrive or whatever. We actually did that for Vietnam. We saved, important information, all our check-ins, our passports, stuff like that. We saved it all just in case anything happened. For those of you with mobility issues, since I do have a mobility issue, I did request to stay in the Aqua area, which is just an area that is closer to everything versus being like all the way at the back of the tents. We're closer to kind of like the front or the entrance, so that way we don't have to walk as far. It was a simple application. It basically just kind of asked, why do you need it? What kind of ticket you have and who else would be coming with you. I think you're allowed 2 other people to come with you in that area as well. So, hopefully, I don't really know what the process is after that. I submitted it. I asked them when would I know. Haven't gotten anything back yet. When it comes to medication and stuff, they did tell me as long as like your box or bottle or whatever has the information of the doctor on it, you're fine. You don't need to carry like a legit prescription around. I'll let you guys know if that's true or not, because one of the things I was going to bring, it doesn't have the doctor's information on it. It had it on the box but not on the actual like tube itself. But luckily the doctor sent me another one, and this one does have the information on the box, but again, not on the tube. So I'm just going to make sure I bring that box with me, and anytime I'm not using it or whatever, I just sit and put it back in the box so I don't run into that issue. We got our packages a long time ago, so that wasn't a problem. Okay, so here's my locker. Okay, so I'm going to download my ticket right now for the locker so they can't say anything about I already had it downloaded. What the heck? Okay, well, anyways, yeah, so they can't say anything about that. I did purchase a big locker. I think that was $30 for the whole weekend. So really that's not that bad. I wanted the biggest one because I don't know what all we're going to be bringing. So that was just kind of the easiest way to do that, was to just get the big one. So yeah, here's my locker ticket. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that just so I have that too. Get it in my Word doc. I'm also gonna print it off on its own, because I just prefer stuff to be printed. It's much faster than using the phone, and I think that that's primarily just due to people are really slow on their phone and they don't have the information already pulled up. So then they're sitting there figuring out, which email is it at? Where is it saying on my phone? And it takes forever. It's always an issue when we go cruising. Like, it probably would be faster if we could just upload all of our documents to the cruise, and then but they still have to verify it. So the issue basically with that is people get to the cruise terminal and they're like, well, I did the online check-in, I have all my stuff. And then they're like, okay, but we need to see your passport. We need your sail and sign card. We need this. We need this. And they're like, well, where do I find that? And it's like, in your app. And then they're like, well, but I don't have the app. So now they're sitting there downloading the freaking app, learning how to use the app, trying to find their information, looking for their passport, and I'm like, I'm ready to go right here. I got my passport. I printed off my sail and sign card. I printed off, I'm ready to go. It takes me 3 seconds to get through that, whereas everybody else is waiting in line looking for all their stuff. And so I'm trying to avoid that here as well. I don't want to be holding up the line or anything like that. Most places are not strictly digital. So if you still print off the paper copy, they're more than willing to use your paper copy. It's not something that's like, oh my God, you have to use the tech. In theory, it would make it faster, but in reality, it really doesn't. Especially when you are dealing with people who aren't good with technology, or more of an older crowd. You run into that issue a lot. Even though the apps have been out for so long, people still don't know that they have apps, or how to use the app. Some people don't even know how to download apps on their phone. So, yeah, I just wish there was a way to, streamline this stuff, make it a lot easier. But that's what we have right now. Like I said, I think my husband has the actual tickets, so I'm going to sit down with him, get that information later. We received our actual bracelets and stuff more than a month in advance, so we didn't have that issue there. Some people have had the issue where they go to leave for Tomorrowland and they haven't received their bracelet yet. We're also supposed to receive a little swag bag, little backpack thing with some stuff in it. A lot of people said that was found in their hotel room. So I guess we'll just kind of see what's going on there. But that's really the only update that I had for you guys. We've got a little under 3 weeks, and so I'm really I bought some more stuff. I bought some foil blanket things. I'm about to buy a tarp to put over our tent because people said it does rain, and that not necessarily that the rain gets in, but the condensation from it raining, and then the heat and the humidity, and so I just would rather not deal with that. So hopefully getting a tarp will help with that. Also, my husband and I each, by the time we got in, could only get one-person tents, but somebody said that the tents are the same size as the two-person tents. It's just that instead of having a bigger air mattress or whatever, we just have our single ones. So if that's the case, I'll let you guys know, so that way you could see how me and my husband put both of the mattresses in one and our luggage in the other, or something like that, because that's what we're thinking about doing right now. So Um, that's all I got for you guys. Him and I are gonna sit down before the weekend and go over those other tickets and see what else we need to do or want to do. We've also scheduled to get tattoos done over there. So I'm still debating if I want an actual Tomorrowland tattoo or to just go with the tattoos I've been wanting for a while and pushing off. So I'll let you guys know all that then too. I'll also let you know when I pack, what I pack. Probably gonna start packing this weekend just to see what more we need to buy before we go over there. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.